Trump on a high after tremendous wins at home and abroad. Donald Trump's week began with an on-air expletive as he lost his cool over his mounting frustrations with Iran and Israel's shaky ceasefire. It ended with a beaming US president holding court at the White House not once, but twice, as he celebrated a series of significant political victories at home and abroad. Trump was in a triumphant mood, answering questions for more than an hour at a news conference that turned into a checklist of his accomplishments. Here's a look at 4 big wins from this week, as well as a reminder of some things that didn't go entirely the president's way. 1. An unbelievable strike and a ceasefire. The successful US strike on Iranian nuclear facilities on 20th June was followed just 3 days later by Trump's announcement of a complete and total ceasefire in what he termed the 12-day war between Israel and Iran. It had a rocky start. Not long before the announcement, Iran fired off ballistic missiles at a US airbase in Qatar, sparking fears of a wider war across the Persian Gulf. Even after the ceasefire, things seemed tenuous. Both sides were quickly accused of breaking it, prompting an angry, expletive-laden tirade to reporters on the White House lawn. By his own admission, Trump only narrowly managed to convince Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to call off further attacks on Iran. But ultimately, the ceasefire held, allowing the president to proudly claim that his military gamble of an unbelievable strike on Iran worked and point to evidence that he is a peacemaker, a sorely needed win as peace continues to elude him in both Gaza and Ukraine. 2. NATO's commitment to Daddy Trump was on his way to the Netherlands for the NATO summit when he got a text from NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, lavishing praise on him for the strikes on Iran, texts the president was more than happy to make public. During his whirlwind visit to the summit, US allies committed to 5% defense spending, something the president had repeatedly and vocally called for. Then, during a joint press conference, Rutte jokingly referred to Trump as Daddy, a reference to the president being able to broker a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Trump has seemed to embrace the moniker. "I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll come back and hit him hard," Trump said at a news conference, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio laughing beside him. He did it very affectionately. Soon afterwards, the White House posted various videos of a victorious-looking Trump with the caption "Daddy's home." 3. A giant win at the Supreme Court. Trump's week ended on a high note with the news that the Supreme Court issued a ruling that will curb judges' power to block his orders nationwide. While the ruling stems from a case regarding Trump's ability to end birthright citizenship for children of some immigrants,